come on to the last question, that is part G. To what extent is a micro approach better than a macro approach when researching society? You have to remember one thing when we attempt these essay, or whenever you get the questions to what extent, remember that we have to give two different arguments, like one argument that will support the phenomena and one argument that will oppose the phenomena. Support the phenomena, what you will do, you will start with introduction part, then you will analyze it, and then you will conclude it. You will link that how this is supporting to your argument that you have created based on your question, and this pattern will remain same for the opposing, and in the end we will conclude our overall questions, and then we will see that how your argument are supporting. Mean you have to give two different perspective, and in the conclusion you will tell and you will mention about the importance of both the supportive and the opposing argument. So let's start from the questions. The question we have: to what extent is micro approach better than the macro approach when researching a society? So let's begin from the micro, in the favor of the micro approach. The micro approach is is having an advantage approach is having the advantage for understanding the individual behavior, and motivations. It employ qualitative methods qualitative methods like participant observation, enabling detailed valid insights into social interactions and group dynamics, such as gang behavior, or classroom interaction, Interpretivists argued that society is shaped by individual actions making micro analysis crucial. Making micro analysis crucial. Now come on to the second part. I'm writing about the opposing, or you can say the other side of the argument. That could be macro approach, or you can write it as however macro approaches are important for studying large scale societal structure, such as class system, institution, and economic trend. Positivists emphasize macro level research, for uncovering the causality and patterns using quantitative methods. Additionally, macro perspective provides insights into the systematic inequalities, systematic inequalities, and power dynamics that shape individual behavior. Now conclude these questions. So how you can conclude it? You will conclude it like, while both approaches have merits, a balanced methodology, combining macro and macro, macro and macro perspective offers a comprehensive understanding, offers a comprehensive understanding of society. Understanding of society. For example, integrating individual narratives, integrating individual narrative with structure analysis, ensure the holistic sociological perspective. So this is how you have to answer for this 15 marks question. So must have an argument. You have to argue from the both sides, the positive side and the other opposing side, and then the well defined, you have to conclude it to get the maximum marks in that question, section A, part G.